Hey Casey. So when I make videos all the time, I'm not, always in the video. So you can just hear, the message, what I have to say. Sometimes you feel like being the camera, sometimes you don't. But the message is more important. I do videos, both type of ways sometimes. All right, so I decided to do this little 15-minute video for you anyway. Even though we'll talk about it tonight, in person, you'll be able to refer back to some things. Um, so you don't even have to write it down when we speak. All right. So today is a weird energy day. I don't know. Um, just throwing that in. All right. So one of the first opportunities that I wanted to present to you that I think you'll do very well in, because you're a hustler, you be moving and shaking, what I'm saying. That was one of the first traits that I really admired about you. I was like, look at this little dog, like with mad fire like that, instead of fake sitting pretty, like whatever. I told you that before. So this is a position in Whole Foods, and it is the position called shopper. Okay, this position before, it was through Amazon. It's like I had this job twice. I had it when it was, I don't know if you know, but Amazon bought Whole Foods. So when I first had this position 4 years ago, it was in Edgewater, New Jersey, Whole Foods. So how it goes is this, same concept, Prime and all that, pick up, the cars pick up. So you get like this handheld device, and people are shopping right there in real time, or actually when they finish, it's sent to you. So on your handheld device, what I'm saying, it'll come up. You shopping for Lauren, last name initial, whatever. It'd be 25 things, 30 things. Sometimes it's more, it's 10 things, whatever. So you shop everything, you check off that you got. Then you do a process called like staging. You go to the front. You you print out particular labels that match with the QR code with the bag. They call that slamming it, slam. And then finally stage, whether it's in the refrigerator, whether it's on the counter, if it's just canned goods or fruits or things that don't need, right? So then the drivers, they come pick it up from the refrigerator, they come pick it up from the racks, whatever. Same how people would pick up, stuff with Prime, um, on our site, right? So what I liked about that position the most is that they have 4 hour shifts. It starts at, I believe, 6 in the morning. Yes, yeah, 6 to 10 a.m. Then they have a 10 a.m. to 11, 12, 1. Is it 2? Yeah, 2. And then 2 to 6. And then finally 6 to 4, 10, which is considered closing. And sometimes I think they'll keep you a little extra, make it an extra hour, whatever. So the diversity of those shifts, a person could come in the morning and do that 6 to 10, do what they do, go to school, boom, 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 come back, do the last one. I think they allow you to do 3 shifts. I know 2 for sure, guaranteed. Um, right now, I think it should be at $20 an hour, so it might be a little cheaper than what you was getting, or if it might be like 19 and change. So it ain't gonna be that much less than Amazon Willing Park, but just the flexibility of it, and it's fun. You going through the aisles, you shopping, you ain't gotta worry about being next to some hater or this and that. You just shopping, man. Like you only gotta convert. No, 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 I'm shopping. Of course, like any job, you're gonna end up conversing with certain people and all that. But the way you could just keep it moving and just tune out and just be mainly shopping all day, like, I think you, somebody like you would end up mastering that position. Like they like, damn, she's super fast, and that flexibility in it. and it's like a flex kind of position. It's like a flex position, so that's the great thing about it. Um, they'll just confine you to like two shifts a week, or I think one. Okay, we want you to agree to just these two, and then other than that, you can pick up, the remainder 30 something or 40. So I really enjoyed that position. I had it once. I had it the second time when Whole Foods. By the time Whole Foods took it, this was like a year and a half ago. I was just going through some mad intense shit in life. My focus was like really like effed up. Like it was just like I just left. Like, you know what I'm saying? I resigned. I needed all my energy and tension, and for healing, and you know what I'm saying, and bringing balance back in my life and stuff like that around that time, like 2 years ago, whatever. So yeah, and the good thing about with Whole Foods is that what you're gonna do is you're gonna open up a profile on the site, and you can put anytime that gig comes up, you'll be alerted. You know what I'm saying? And there's various positions in Whole Foods, not just that one, but I think that one will really suit you. Number two, moving along, there's a this is like in a gig industry as they call it. There's a company called InstaJob, an InstaJob, basically, you create a profile and all that. It'd be various things like restaurant gigs, event planner, just different things. You create a profile, and they're gonna be sending you jobs every day. Now I know, and you can take them or you can not take them. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. And the more you take, the more they'll be sending you. So I think for a Sagittarius, like, I know me, I like freedom, I like adventure, was unexpected. Like, oh, okay, boom, I'm going to this site here. I know you don't drive, so that might be a challenge, but you can see what's in the like it's called InstaJob. What you're gonna do is download the app. I had a friend that was working the shit out of that shit, like almost getting jobs so much it was like full time. And I know for me in life, I'm always looking more towards like not being confined to a traditional 9 to 5. So this is like hustle type stuff. I've been a part of a zillion gig company type things, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? So look up InstaJob. You know what I'm saying? Also, a company called Crossmark. I don't know if you ever seen that online or Indeed.com. Crossmark, they it's not just Crossmark, but you got Advantage, you got Apollo. There's a few. Okay, so the work is called brand ambassador work, or AKA product demonstrators. So, you know, sometimes this is just like a 3 day a week type of thing, like probably $100 per demonstration for 4 hours or maybe five or whatever. Sometimes on the weekends, and Sam's Club nearest Costco or whatever. So they always looking for people to you setting up your stuff, and you whether it's displaying some food or whatever. See, this is like the freedom type stuff. Sometimes if you add things up, you're like, nah, I just want one. And I get it, a lot of people is confined to that, but me, I've been ventured away from that 20 years ago. I got three different forms of income. Amazon is just one. This is just, I'm not rich, don't get me wrong, but you know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you all three of them that I do later. Um, right? So, but not just with Crossmark, but product demonstrations. There is, you can look up product demonstrator or brand ambassador, whether it's Indeed or different sites, and there's a lot of company. For instance, uh, I be going to liquor stores, and I'm always seeing like some like a doll serving some wine. You know what I'm saying, or some liquor, or some new liquor and all that. One thing I noticed about those gigs, like whoever selects the woman, they make sure they pretty. They make sure they a doll. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're not gonna have some fat looking, what I mean, no shade to human beings and human beings, but that's one, and I think you'll look adorable, um, You know what I'm saying? You come, dolled up, went up, like they always, you know what I'm saying? So that's, and it's not just that too, even for Whole Foods and different store, when you just type in product demonstrator, brand or brand ambassador, it could be for nutrition bars inside Whole Foods, you know what I'm saying? Inside certain department stores and all that. Those things, sometimes they just want people 2 times a week, but I mean, that's another 200, you know what I'm saying? So that's another idea. Um, right? And this is like more like stress free type of stuff, nobody breathing down your neck, like, you know. Um, another thing, there's a field called Reset Merchandisers. I don't know if you ever walked in a Target or a CVS or a Walmart and you see people with a whole different color shirts, and they seem to be doing things with the shelving and rearranging. You can tell they're not a part of the store. So Reset Merchandising, that's also in major stores, whether it's Whole Foods, Costco's, Sam's, BJ's, whatever. When you get in with those companies, sometimes they give you like individual assignments to do. You know, um, those 6 hour assignments, sometimes this and that. And another alternative is they could put you with teams. Sometimes some projects is like a whole 3 months, sometimes 4 months, sometimes as short as 1 month. So you coming in at 8 in the morning, leaving at 5 or whatever, and but sometimes there may be a downtime where there is no project for a couple weeks. But like I said, once again, these when you have a few of these different things going on, and you kind of mix and match them. One thing get a little slow, you doing these two, you doing that, so these are just some other ideas, you know what I'm saying, to combine together, right? um yeah, so that's a handful. And I do have other ideas too, but I'm gonna end this at the 15-minute mark. But it's also about exercising your mind and entertaining these things and not being scared to like lean more towards that independent, like you say, you think about this time doing Amazon but in flex mode. So I mean, why you think I love flex? Like, cause I got the mix and match of the income kind of things, and I don't, yeah, I don't ever want to do some 40 hour a week type of thing. People got make their minds up with a solid career and they doing that. That's cool. But I mean, working for any kind of corporation and all that 40 hours a week, nah, hell no, nah, never. I ain't doing that shit. Like, power to anybody that you know does that. But anyway, so you can listen to this now. We talk later, and I'll elaborate more on questions you may have. All right.